going to tell different number square from the beginning. 1 square, it is nothing but 1 times of 1, which remains as 1 itself. Let's take 2 square. 2 square can become 2 times of 2. 2 times of 2 is 4. So it is equal to 4. Let's take next number. Now you take it as 3 square. 3 square means it is 3 times of 3. 3 times of 3 is 9. So this becomes equal to 9. 4 square means it is 4 times of 4. 4 times of 4 is 16. So 4 square becomes 16. 5 square means it becomes 5 times of 5. 5 times of 5 means it is 25. This is equal to 5 square. Now let's write next number, which is 6 square. 6 square is 6 times of 6, which is 36. That is equal to 36. Let's take next numbers that going to become like this. Those next numbers are here. Let's start writing them from 7 square. You're going to get from 7 square. If you start, they become equal to 7 square means it becomes equal to 7 square means 7 times of 7. 7 times of 7 is 49. So the 7 square is 49. Let's write 8 square. 8 square means it becomes 8 times of 8. 8 times of 8 is 64. So this 8 square becomes 64. Let's write about 9 square. 9 square means it is 9 times of 9. 9 times of 9 is 81. So this 9 square is 81. Let's write what is 10 square. 10 square means you can write it as 10 times of 10. 10 times of 10 becomes 100. So 100 is 10 square. Let's write 11 square. 11 square can become equal to 11 times of 11. 11 times of 11 is 121. So 11 square becomes 121. Yes, Himanshu Gamer, hi. Let's write 12 square. 12 square becomes 12 times of 12. 12 times of 12 is 144. So this becomes 144 value. Let's take next one, that is 13 square. 13 square is 13 times of 13. 13 times of 13 is 169. So this is 169. Let's take next number, which is 14 square. Here if you take 14 square, it's going to become 14 times of 14. 14 times of 14 means it becomes 196. 196 is 14 square. Let's write 15 square. 15 square is 15 times of 15. 15 times of 10 is 150 plus 15 times of 5 75. It becomes 225. So 225 is 15 square. Now let's write 16 square. In 16 square, it's going to become 16 times of 16. 16 times of 10, which is 160, plus 16 times of 6 is 96, which becomes 256. That's the value of 16 square. Let's write 17 square. You can start writing 17 square as 17 times of 17. Here 17 times of 10 is 170 plus 17 times of 7 is 119. 170 plus 119 is 289, which is 17 square. Let's write 18 square. 18 square means it is 18 times of 18. 18 times of 10 is 180 plus 18 times of 8, which is 144. When you add, you get it as 324. That's what 18 square, that is 324. Let's write 19 square. 19 square means it becomes 19 times of 19. You can even write 19 times of 19 as 19 times of 20 becomes 380 minus 19 times of 1 is 19, which becomes 361. That is the value of 19 square. Let's write 20 square. 20 square, you can write it as 20 times of 20. 20 times of 20 is 2 times of 2, 4. With the two zeros, 400. 400 is value of 20 square. Let's take 21 square. Now if you take this 21 square, this going to becomes 21 times of 21. Now 21 times of 20, which becomes 420, plus 21 times of 1 is 21, which becomes 441. That's 21 square value. Let's take 22 square. This 22 square means it going to become 22 times of 22. 22 times of 20, which becomes 440, plus 22 times of 2, which is 44. 440 plus 44 becomes 484. Let's find out what is 23 square. This 23 square means it going to become 23 times of 23. 23 times of 20, which is equal to 460, plus 23 times of 3, which is equal to 69. Now if you add, you get it as 529. That's the value of 23 square, which is 529. Let's find out what is 24 square value. 24 square is equal to 24 times of 24. 24 times of 20, which becomes 480, plus 24 times of 4, which is 96. When you add them, you get it as 576. Let's write what is 25 square. 25 square is nothing but 25 times of 25. 25 times of 25 going to become 625. That is the value of 25 square. Now let's find out what is 26 square. 26 square means it is 26 times of 26. 26 times of 20, which becomes equal to 520, plus 26 times of 6, which is 20 times of 6 is 120, 6 times of 6 is 36, 156. Now if you add, you get it as 676. That's the value of 26 square. Now let's find out what is 27 square. 27 square, you can write it as 27 times of 27. Now 27 times of 20, which becomes 540, plus 27 times of 7, means 20 times of 7 is 140, 7 times of 7 49, 140 plus 49, which becomes 189. When you add it, you get it as 729. 729, that's the value of 27 square. 28 square, here also you can write it as 28 times of 28. 28 times of 2, which becomes equal to 560. 560 plus 28 times of 8. 20 times of 8 is 160. 8 times of 8 is 64, which is 224. That going to become 560 plus 224, 784. That's 28 square value. Now 29 square means you can find it out as 29 times of 29. Now 29 times of 30 means it becomes equal to, this becomes equal to 29 times of 30, means it is 30 times of the 29 times of 30 is 870. 870 minus 29 times of 1 is 29. You get this completely as 870 minus 29, 841. Let's find out what is 30 square. 30 square, you can write it as 30 times of 30. 30 times of 30 becomes 900. So this value is 900. Now let's find out last one, 31 square. This is 31 times of 31. 31 times of 3, which is 93. So 31 times of 30 is 930, plus 31 times of 1 is 31, 961. I continue more problems in next video. Bye.